Yo, do you want to know how Michael Jackson used this secret method to make his music sound so fresh, so clean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy in this next video used the exact same thing. If you want to know what it is, stick around to the end of the video, goddammit, to find out exactly how to make your sound real. What up? 大家好，我是唢呐。We're back for another episode of Cypher Blast. On this episode, little hand gestures, goddammit. We have some comments to reply to. Okay, so 3 things. First thing, thank you. 你觉得我很帅，非常感谢。而且他觉得你很帅，没看到你。
对啊，你怎么知道我很帅啊？
Thank you for that very nice compliment. Secondly, like we said, I think on a previous episode, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one. And we're a couple of assholes with opinions. That's great. 你觉得那个团体很屌，我们其实是觉得正大黑也很屌，不然的话我们怎么会让他们来拍？对啊，来这边拍。但是 everyone has their own opinion. For me, 红哥、方品荣跟小 Carby were the standouts. You felt like they were all great. That's called a difference of opinion. If we all thought the same thing, that'd be 很无聊，你不觉得吗？
对啊，对啊，而且你不够酸啊，我真的想酸，
要酸一点。而且 how is it you ain't subscribed to our channel?
我们已经翻了7首歌了。
对了 we already had a whole album. Right now, I'm giving you some homework. Go to every single song you listen to. And you give us your scoreboard.
然后你自己拍影片出来，不要叫别人拍啊。
对了，好不好？
很信呢。
If you have a problem, you fix that.
Yeah.
We even have an episode called 修机车. Let's fix this. Oh, her name is Ella Fitzgerald.
And the living is easy.
Ella Fitzgerald.
Awesome singer. 已经过世，但是非常非常棒。Ella Fitzgerald. Well, that's good. He actually missed 1 point. 只有美国的时间才能听这么多老鼠。
啊，你是美国人啊，所以你有美国人时间啊。
That was back when you spent lots of time like listening to music all day. I mean, I've been DJing for 20 years. I played in front of crowds of 10,000 people.
所以以前都在听 rap 啊。
No, I didn't listen to everything. That's why I have a different perspective. Is because I don't listen to one style. I was classically trained violinist, classically nerd. I played in the orchestra. I scored films, commercials, remixed Celine Dion, did all that shit, man. So what we're just trying to do is bring our experience and share to those people, to the new generation.
所以我看 A 片的时间，你都拿来听歌了。
在听 A 的歌，其实我跟你讲，我不是骗，我小时候在看 A。我觉得那个音乐真的很烂。I will used to actually choose A based on whether the music is good or not. I'm dead fucking serious. How dumb I am. I'm stupid. I'm 就是很挑剔的，我不是骗你的，真的。
因为不够好听，考不出来。
There was a period of time I was like, man, I wonder if I could like score A in it. You know what I mean?
Maybe we should do it. 好机车评论。
You imagine there's like an A pin and like dudes like beatbox, boop 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 boop, cat, boop 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 boop, cat, pun, boop 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 boop, cat, pun, 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 pun. That's real, dude. I used to be that.
That is really like.
Because you know you have what's called PMV music video, right? On that X tube, like this is bull music. Turn this shit off.
What the fuck is auto-tune?
So, on this episode, we get straight into it with a video from DJ Flex Chapman, the longest DJ name ever heard, featuring JAYRoll. So I imagine the song is actually produced by DJ Flex Chapman and the rapper is JAYRoll.
Yeah.
So let's get straight into it. It's called It's All Love. 很多问声
是亲
DJ Flex Chapman.
DJ
They're thinking about to rob a bank. They're in the bank vault and there's no money there. It's just all white. Ooh. East Coast feel. Oh, he's got a Nipsey Hussle shirt on.
什么 boy？Actual boy？
什么？
我不知道是什么。
420 JR.
我们是 senior。
But I mean, because JAYRoll 啊。
DJ Flex Chapman.
蛮有 Jay-Z 的 feel。
JAYRoll。他很年轻哎。
Ooh, yeah, he looks super 年轻。
Oh.
Ooh, that sounds like a real bass.
哦，真的吗？
Yeah, like a up, you know the upright basses, like for jazz. Sounds like producer using a real bass.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Wanna be.
Hey, is he sign language?
Yeah, 好像是 sign language.
His voice, the way he raps, kind of sounds like it's really flowy, almost like a piano.
Yeah.
I mean, very musical.
Hey.
Oh, nice little color change.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the music sounds really, really fat. I think they must, whatever the samples are, they must have recorded them live. That they actually use real musicians.
哦，真的吗
I'm guessing. Anyway, 真的很 fat, 很 thick.
哦，他音乐很好听哎。
Yeah, and it's got that swing,
Yeah.
like MPC swing. Maybe the producer actually put this on MPC.
Okay.
I don't give a Oh, yeah. The vibe of this song reminds me of in the late '90s, early 2000s. There was Jay-Z.
Build your fences, we digging tunnels. Can't you see we getting money?
There was Kanye West.
Go. Take them back to the plan. Me and my mama hopped in that U-Haul van.
There was Sean P.
You're kidding me, Duke. Walk around like that, you ain't strapped. Give me your loot. Sean P.
We were like Chicago, New York, and that style of music was just like it was big, heavy kick and lots of old soul and Motown samples. And this is what this kind of reminds me of.
Okay. 真的是手语耶。
Yeah. Solo. Yeah, man. Why don't the other dudes take off their masks? What's going
没有
on?
啊，3个人啊，有2个要戴口罩啊。
So for 安全, right?
Social distance 啊
It's like, nah, fool. We look like ninjas in the background. It'll be dope. Okay. It's going ham a little bit. I like he's doing a lot 很多变化哎。This verse 跟那个第一个 verse 有点不一样。哎。
你有看过 JAYRoll 现场吗？
Yeah, this is actually a more chill version of JAYRoll because I remember when I saw him live, dude, he turned the up. Like seriously.
这是小弱而已，小你那个现场是大
JAYRoll Jr.
这是 Junior， 这是 Junior。
有 swag though.
帅哥。
Yo, he said he's from the hood. Like, where in Taiwan would be considered the hood? 三重吗？
不对啊，三重很有钱的啊。
Where would we consider the hood?
我那时候在三重，我们那时候比较乱，大概20年前吧。
20年前
比较乱，那比较像鹤。现在三重比较不像鹤。
Where would the hood be?
我不知道哎。
Is there a hood?
板桥吧，我们在的地方。
Why? Because we're here, goddammit. You roll up on Guang Guang and see what the happens, nigga. You ain't safe in these streets.
因为车子很多，
You know?
巷子很小。
It's like, I run this city. We call Banqiao Chocolate City, goddammit.
哦，拿下来了。
It's so low. Hey, I know that fool. That's Leo.
谁？
Leo 37. The dude with the long hair. Hold up.
Oh.
Going back.
啊。
So look, take that mask off. Yeah, that's
that
Leo,
guy?
fool.
Oh.
Yeah, man, I used to DJ with him way back in the day. He's not like a pretty popular rapper, man.
Oh.
The thing is, like, when he raps, when he sings as well, like he actually has a live band behind him.
You're more like Nina Simone, just misunderstood. Either way, I'm trying to see what you trying to do. Get a vibe, get a feel, get acquainted with you.
That man shows out, like legit. Shout out to Leo. So low. Oh, I think it's there and they're piecing out.
声音很好听，音乐很好听。
真的是 they do nice production on this for sure.
Yo.
Is he trying to moonwalk? Man, I think he's trying to moonwalk. Let's see that game one more time. Hold on. Maybe I got it wrong. If you trying to moonwalk, I'm gonna hook you up, homie.
哎，真的哎。
Man, if you're gonna moonwalk, bro, you gotta practice before you do that shit on camera. Michael Jackson set the standard real high, bro. Alright, that was pretty cool. Now it's time for 好机车 scoreboard. For the video part, I thought that the choice they went for black and white with a little bit had some blue in there was actually kind of cool, mainly because JAYRoll can hold the video on his own. Like you cannot just be like an okay like Salvador rapper and just hold a video with nothing going on. Like the two guys, the two ninjas, we'll call them ninjas. What's up, ninja? The two ninjas in the background are kind of just like milling around doing their thing, but the one who holds it all together is JAYRoll. So in order to do that, you have to have stage presence, and that is something that he definitely has, especially live. 他现场表演非常非常棒。This time was more chill, so maybe I say that people won't know, but if you see him live, it's a totally different story.
要去看他们表演。
Turns the up, seriously. For the video part, although there wasn't much going on, it's not very special other than the rapper himself. For the video production, I'll give it a 4.0.
Okay.
Anyway, you know, no people. For the music part, I am almost certain that they use live instrument samples. I'm pretty sure the bass line is an actual upright bass. The guitar and all the other samples, I'm pretty sure they actually sampled live musicians. Why? Because the sound actually sounds fat. It sounds really thick.
It's your boy.
而且听起来比较大声，
对啊，
没有杂音的感觉。
对
，because 因为现在比较现代的音乐都是我们说是 in the box。In the box meaning 都是用电脑的。All of your sounds come from maybe 你下载一些 sample loop pack. Maybe you sample another song, this and that. You don't really get a lot of songs from outside of your computer. Right? That's the advent of technology. Technology has made it easier to have access to different things. To VSTs. We talked about VSTs before. It is what's called a virtual instrument. VST. And a virtual instrument is just a virtual version of that instrument. So that's called in the box.
Okay.
Out of the box is when you actually record outside of your computer. You actually get live sounds, real claps. Maybe you get a guitar and you play like a few bits. You put them in your sampler and you replay.
这个差很多吗？
差很多，真的是差很多。Because you have more control over out of the box than you do in the box. In the box, if you download a loop pack, you don't know if they process, if they EQ, if they did anything. You don't know what the actual source was. But out of the box, the person who is playing is right in front of you. You have control over the room, you have control over where you record, how you record. So when it goes in, it's going in the way you want it to. When it comes from out of the box into the box, you are having control over the actual quality.
像 Michael Jackson 他们都是 out of box.
Oh, for sure, dude. Quincy Jones was 100% about out of the box.
哦，是哦。
Sometime in the studio, Michael would say, I don't know what Quincy does, because I listen to the orchestra like an x-ray machine, and if it's too thick, too thin, too slow, too fast, wrong key, or whatever it is, all I have to do is just listen.
那个年代, if you wanted to make an album, you had to hire session musicians. It means, okay, I want a bass line. I need to hire a guy to play bass.
哦，真的哦。
If I want strings, I need to hire a fucking 4-piece, 6-piece, 8-piece orchestra and give them to play that the way I want.
就算你那个叮叮叮叮那个也要。
对，那时候没有 VST like real shit, you had to get people to play that shit. Yeah, I mean you have synthesizers, but even then a synthesizer you have to have someone to play that shit for you. You know what I mean? That was what a real producer was. Back in the day, a producer was the guy who got all those people together and said, play it like this, play it like this, 低音多一点，高音高一点 like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
有带跟没带差很多。
真的是，说是真的 real talk。
对啊，就是没有在 box 里的差很多，会听起来比较爽。
真的没带就是比较 organic 的。
对
，organic。I'm gonna put that in slow motion. But yeah, so for the music, I like the production style. It reminded me of back in the day whenever Kanye West, Champagne, and Jay-Z used to use a lot of producers who sampled old funk, Motown, and soul records. My only issue was that there wasn't really a strong hook. Like, I can't remember what the song sounded like.
Oh no!
Tell me what you do.
That's the hook, that's the fuka, but the actual music part.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Which is fine. They have a strong chorus, right? They have a strong fuka, so that's okay. But it would have been cool to hear like a more stronger hook to keep me interested. Also, the chorus, meaning the actual fuka, it's all love. I felt like they used too many voices that sound the same, so it didn't sound like a big group saying it's all love.
Oh.
It would have been cool to have varying voices that said the same thing different ways to make it sound like it's a big group of people saying
哼得不
shit.
够满。
对，真的是。That's a very good way to put that. I like that. Yeah. It's amazing how music and other things are so similar. Music's in extracurricular activities. For the music, I give it a 4.0. For the rap, JAYRoll's rap style is what I would call musical. Remember I said Lizzie and Irene from from Indian U? The rap style is very percussive. For JAYRoll, his is very musical. It almost sounds like someone who's playing the Rhodes or playing piano. It just really flows like la 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 la.
你有多少不满不重要的我不管，从来不忘 we able from the hood.
Love like that.
这是 before punch 的时候要用。
Before punch, yeah. You gotta let that a little smooth.
对啊，要先 roll 一下，你要先 roll 才能 snap.
Exactly. Snap them over the finish line. But I like that. It's very smooth and very cool, and it's a contrast to the way I heard him live. The way I heard him live is very different. So it shows that he's capable of doing different styles. For the voice part and this particular style of music is that it was a bit thin. This could be EQ, the issue, but it also could be that his voice is tenor. Right? Tenor is 比较中高音. Like I'm a baritone, and you are more of a tenor, right? More mid-range.
中高.
So what I hear from JAYRoll, he's somewhere in between. And for a song like this, there's a big kick, it's a big swing, New York heavy, like East Coast heavy swing coming at me. Like traditionally, that music was carried by dudes with big, deep voices. But it doesn't mean that you have to have a deep voice to carry it, but you'd have to have something else like more dynamic range. You're very good at writing. Like for example, Jay-Z.
I probably owe it to y'all, probably be locked by the force.
Jay-Z has a very nerdy voice. His voice is sheep, but he's very good at writing punchline. And his voice, when you hear Jay-Z, you know it's Jay-Z. Lil Dicky as well.
Been out here, citizenship. Look at how I got everybody tuned in right now. They would probably watch this for an hour. Tracy, I brought you flowers.
Even Lil Wayne's even more crazy. Lil Wayne, the voice, 其实低音很大. But they actually EQ all the 低音 out of his voice because his 高音比较 dynamic, 比较活泼.
What's poppin'? Brand new phone, just dropped it. I got options.
So for JAYRoll, I feel like if I were to close my eyes and hear several different rappers, I would not be able to pick JAYRoll out just by listening. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I feel like that needs to be developed with more vocal dynamics because remember I'm binding the voice, your voice is just your voice. So you have to use more dynamics. Like when you rap, remember like we talked about some songs I would make for you, and you'd be like, hey, 这个好像不太适合我的 voice. And so you focus more on the crazy kind of call-pay dynamic. So yeah, I think that's very important is to find where your voice sits and the mix of a song, and then just accentuate that tough. So accentuate means to make it flower, make it blossom, make it pop out.
就好像找那个女生一样，要找体格适合的。
非常
Same size， 像我就不能找那种很巨大的那种。
Unless or you want a challenge, you know what I'm saying? Some people want to be an overachiever.
That's a STEM. That's a STEM book.
It's like David versus Goliath. It's like you call it, but I'm gonna hit this rock somewhere. And then when it hits, you're like, ah! So overall, I thought the vibe of this video and the song was really cool. Great production. Shout out to JAYRoll. Shout out to Leo37. Make sure you support this video. Leave a comment. And what do they do after the comment? What do they do?
Well,
and like, comment, subscribe. What the shit? Like, comment, subscribe on their video, and do the same on our video. And we'll see you next time. Peace.